Hey coin collectors and enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting topics in the numismatic world, the top 20 most expensive ultra-rare USA pennies that are worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, these pennies are nothing short of amazing. Some of them are so rare that they have changed the lives of their owners, fetching prices in the millions. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. If you're a coin enthusiast, or you've just been curious about the value of your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies ever made, the 1963 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little copper coin has a history and value that might surprise you, and it's currently worth a whopping $20,999. That's right. Nearly $21,000 for just one penny. Now, before you start flipping through your change jar, let's take a deep dive into this amazing coin's history, what makes it so valuable, and why it commands such a high price today. Stick with me as we explore the fascinating story behind the 1963 D Lincoln penny, its unique characteristics, and how it became a sought-after collector's item. Let's get started. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the 1963 D Mint Mark penny specifically, let's take a quick trip through time to understand the legacy of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It quickly became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history, with Lincoln's profile gracing the obverse side and the famous Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over the years, the design of the penny changed, but the Lincoln image remained. The 1963 version, which we're focusing on today, is part of the series that ran from 1959 until 2008 before being updated to feature the Union Shield on the reverse side. This coin is notable not just for its historical significance but also because of the specific mint mark associated with it, the D. The significance of the 1963 D mint mark, the 1963 D penny, as you might have guessed, was minted in Denver, which is why it carries the D mint mark on the reverse side, just to the right of the Lincoln Memorial. This mint mark signifies that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's main facilities. It's crucial to understand that mint marks are an essential factor in determining the value of a coin. While the 1963 penny itself isn't particularly rare, the 1963 D variety stands out because of a series of unique factors that make it more valuable than your typical penny. The rarity factor. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 1963 D penny worth so much? To understand this, we need to take a closer look at rarity. The 1963 D penny, while not rare in terms of the overall mintage, has a particular set of circumstances that have caused it to become much more valuable over time. Let's break it down. First, the condition of the coin is essential. Most of the 1963 D pennies you come across in circulation are in average or worn condition. However, those that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, like the one worth $20,999, are incredibly rare. Collectors and investors seek coins that are well preserved because they're harder to come by. Coins that have avoided the wear and tear of being in circulation for over 60 years can command a premium in the market. What makes the 1963 D penny so valuable? Several factors make the 1963 D penny stand out: condition and grading. As mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A 1963 D penny in perfect or near-perfect condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, will be much more valuable than a worn one. Coins are graded using a scale known as the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1, per condition, to 70, mint state. A 1963 D penny in MS65 or higher can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction, especially if it's been well maintained in a sealed environment. Demand in the collector market. Another contributing factor is demand. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, are always on the lookout for rare, high-quality coins. The 1963 D penny, in perfect condition, is a hot commodity among collectors who are eager to add it to their collections. Silver content and historical context. While the 1963 D penny is primarily made of copper, it shares a connection with the broader history of U.S. coinage. Collectors often seek coins from certain years because of the historical context or changes in coin production methods. The 1963 penny is a piece of American history and represents a time when coins were made with a certain level of craftsmanship that is now uncommon, unique minting error or anomaly. While the 1963 penny itself doesn't have any particularly famous minting errors or flaws, coins from this era sometimes carry subtle imperfections. For example, off-center strikes or doubled dies can be extremely valuable. If your 1963 penny has such a flaw, it could increase its worth dramatically. However, even without such flaws, a well-preserved coin is still in high demand. The market value of the 1963 penny today. So, what is the current market value of the 1963 penny? And why is it worth $20,999? The answer lies in the coin's condition, rarity, and demand. Coins of this era, especially those in mint or near mint condition, have been growing in value over the years. The coin is not only a part of American history, but it also represents a time when pennies were still made primarily of copper. As more and more collectors pursue coins with historical significance, especially those in excellent condition, the value of the 1963 penny has skyrocketed. In the current market, a penny from this year in uncirculated condition can easily be sold for over $20,000, depending on its grade. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and coin dealers all play a role in driving up the price of these coins. Coins like the 1963 penny are rare finds in such pristine condition, and when they do come to market, collectors and investors jump at the chance to own them. The result? A penny that's worth nearly $21,000. How to find a 1963 penny worth $20,999? You might be wondering how you can find a 1963 penny that's worth so much. While it's rare to find such a coin in circulation, there are still ways to locate valuable pennies. Check your spare change. If you're going through your loose change, keep an eye out for any 1963 pennies that appear to be in excellent condition. If you come across one that looks nearly mint, it could be worth having it professionally graded. Coin roll hunting. One way many collectors find valuable coins is by searching through rolls of pennies. Sometimes, older pennies end up in rolls at banks, and you can purchase them to see if they contain any hidden treasures. Coin shows and auctions. You can also visit coin shows or auctions, where dealers and collectors often display rare coins. Here, you can find 1963 pennies in excellent condition being sold at auction or by private sellers. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay and dedicated coin dealers often list rare pennies for sale. Just be sure to do your research and check the seller's reputation to avoid scams. In conclusion, the 1963 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may look like a simple coin, but it has a fascinating history and a price tag that's nothing short of impressive. With its rarity, the demand among collectors, and its historical significance, this penny is worth much more than its face value. If you happen to find one in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Currently, it's valued at $20,999, so, next time you're going through your change, take a second to look closely at your pennies. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a treasure that's worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin finds and tips on how to make money with your collection. Until next time, keep hunting for those hidden gems. Welcome back, coin collectors and enthusiasts. If you've ever dreamed of finding a coin worth thousands, then today's video is just for you. We're diving into one of the most remarkable pennies in U.S. history, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be worth a fortune. While most pennies are just worth 1 cent, this particular penny is much more than that. The 1981 no-mint mark penny has an estimated market value of $23,000, and in today's video, we're going to explore why this penny is so special and how you can identify one in your collection. Stick around until the end because we'll also go over how much it's worth in today's market and how you can spot a genuine 1981 no-mint mark penny if you ever happen to come across one. A brief overview of the 1981 Lincoln cent. First, let's take a quick look at the 1981 Lincoln cent as a whole. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies, but for the most part, these coins were struck in the usual manner, with the standard D mint mark for those produced in Denver and the P mint mark for those produced in Philadelphia. However, the 1981 no mint mark penny is a rare exception. In fact, the 1981 no-mint mark penny is notable because it is one of the few years where some pennies were released without any mint mark, meaning they were struck in Philadelphia. While this may sound insignificant, it's actually one of the key characteristics that make this coin so valuable today. So, how did this penny become so rare, and why does it have such a high market value? Let's dig deeper. Why is the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent so valuable? Now, let's talk about why this particular coin is so valuable. To understand its worth, we need to go back to the way the U.S. Mint operates. Typically, mint marks on coins signify the specific U.S. Mint facility where the coin was produced. In 1981, there were coins that were struck at both the Denver Mint and the Philadelphia Mint. However, for some odd reason, a small number of pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark at all. This oddity created a coin that was different from the rest and instantly piqued the interest of collectors. Initially, these coins were likely dismissed or simply overlooked by many collectors. After all, they appeared to be regular pennies at first glance. However, over the years, it became clear that the 1981 no-mint mark pennies were far rarer than anyone had anticipated. The rarity combined with the increasing demand for rare and unique coins in the numismatic market led to a steady increase in their value. As more and more collectors and investors became aware of this rarity, the price of the 1981 no-mint mark penny began to skyrocket. What was once considered a small anomaly turned into a highly sought-after collector's item. The condition factor and its impact on value. As with any coin, condition plays a massive role in determining its value. A well-preserved 1981 no-mint mark penny in excellent condition can be worth far more than a worn and damaged coin. Coins that are in mint state condition, meaning they are as close to perfect as possible, are highly prized by collectors. A 1981 no-mint mark penny in this condition could be worth the full market value of $23,000, while a coin in lower grades might fetch much less. So, what exactly makes a coin mint state? Coins that fall into this category have little to no visible wear, with sharp details and a clear strike. For a coin as old as the 1981 penny, it's important to inspect the overall appearance carefully. You want to look for a coin that has been preserved in as close to pristine condition as possible, without heavy scratches, discoloration, or damage. If you find a 1981 no-mint mark penny that is in perfect condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. But how can you tell if it's worth thousands? Let's move on to how you can identify this rare penny. How to identify a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Identifying a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not too difficult, but it does require a keen eye for detail. The first step is to examine the front of the coin, which features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has been used on the Lincoln cent since 1909. Next, look at the date. You're looking for a coin that has the year 1981, without a mint mark. Typically, a mint mark will be located just below the date, either an S for coins minted in San Francisco, a D for coins minted in Denver, or a P for those minted in Philadelphia. The 1981 no-mint mark penny, however, won't have any mint mark present, and this is the key feature that makes it so valuable. Once you've confirmed that the coin is from 1981 and lacks a mint mark, check the overall condition. As I mentioned earlier, coins in better condition are worth significantly more. Look for a coin that has minimal signs of wear, especially around Lincoln's image and the inscriptions on the reverse side. Current market value of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. So, what is the current market value of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? As of now, a coin in excellent condition could fetch around $23,000 at auction or from a private collector. This value is based on recent sales, but keep in mind that the value of any coin can fluctuate over time based on market demand, the condition of the coin, and other factors. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how rarity and demand can drive up the value of a seemingly ordinary coin. While most pennies are worth only 1 cent, this particular coin stands out due to its scarcity, and it could be worth thousands of dollars. To wrap up, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable find for coin collectors. It is highly sought after due to its unique characteristics and limited availability. If you happen to find one, especially in excellent condition, you could be looking at a windfall of $23,000. Remember, if you're a coin collector or just starting your collection, always keep an eye out for rare variations, such as this one. Even coins that may seem ordinary at first glance could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny, or if you're on the lookout for one. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This seemingly ordinary penny holds extraordinary value, and we'll explore its history, how it became so valuable, and just how much it's worth today. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to coin hunting, this video is packed with useful information you won't want to miss. Let's get started. At first glance, the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny might seem like just another piece of pocket change. After all, it features the iconic Lincoln design that has been in circulation since 1909. The obverse shows President Abraham Lincoln's portrait, with the inscription, Liberty, on the left side and the year 1991 under his bust. The reverse features the traditional image of the Lincoln Memorial with the words, E pluribus unum, and United States of America around it. The phrase 1 cent is inscribed along the bottom. This is the same design you'll find on many pennies, but the true rarity of this coin lies in one important detail: it has no mint mark. Now, let's talk about why that's so significant. Every U.S. coin produced in a given year is typically stamped with a mint mark indicating where it was produced. Most coins are minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. However, the 1991 penny, despite being made in Philadelphia, wasn't stamped with the usual P mint mark, which was typical of the time for coins produced in Philadelphia. That's where the mystery begins. You see, in 1991, the U.S. Mint decided not to include a mint mark on some of the coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was a rare and unexpected move. Because of this, the 1991 no-mint Mark penny became highly sought after by collectors, as it's considered an anomaly in the history of U.S. coinage. How the coin became valuable, it's important to understand why such a small detail, just the lack of a mint mark, has contributed to this penny's immense value. To coin collectors, mint marks are vital because they tell the story of where the coin was made. When coins are struck without the usual mint mark, it often raises questions about how the mistake happened, creating a sense of mystery and intrigue that drives up demand. The 1991 no-mint Mark penny wasn't immediately recognized as valuable when it first appeared in circulation. Like many coins, it was initially just a piece of everyday currency, and most people wouldn't have thought twice about it. However, as the years went by, numismatists and coin collectors began to notice this unique feature, and it quickly gained attention. As more collectors and investors began to seek out this penny, they realized how scarce it was. Despite being produced in a relatively high volume, the absence of the mint mark made it rare. And as with most rare coins, the more rare it is, the more valuable it becomes. Over time, its value skyrocketed, and today, it can be worth as much as $29,000, current market value and factors that influence it. So, how much is the 1991 no-mint Mark penny really worth? As of today, this coin can fetch up to $29,000 or more, depending on its condition. Of course, the coin's condition plays a huge role in determining its worth. A penny in excellent condition, free from wear and tear, can command top dollar at auction or through private sales. Coins are graded on a scale from good to perfect, with higher grades significantly boosting their value. A 1991 no-mint Mark penny in mint state, meaning it's in almost flawless condition, could easily fetch close to $29,000. Meanwhile, one in less pristine condition might still bring in a few $1,000s, but it's the top-tier examples that truly grab attention. It's also important to note that market demand for rare coins fluctuates. The value of this penny can vary depending on factors like economic conditions, the interest in coin collecting at any given time, and even the rarity of similar coins. But, as of now, the 1991 no-mint Mark penny remains one of the most valuable pennies you can find in your pocket change. How to spot a 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Now that you know just how valuable the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny can be, you might be wondering how to spot one. Well, the first step is to check the mint mark, or lack of it, on the reverse side of the coin. As we mentioned, most pennies produced in 1991 should have a P mint mark, indicating that they were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. To identify a true 1991 no mint mark penny, you'll need to carefully inspect the area where the mint mark would normally appear, just below the date on the obverse side. If you see no mark there at all, then you've got a rarity on your hands. This is a crucial step because a lot of people might overlook it, assuming it's just another ordinary penny. Also, be sure to check the overall condition of the coin. As mentioned earlier, the better the condition, the higher its potential value. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that might affect its grade. Coins in mint state will have sharp details and no visible signs of damage. Where to buy or sell a 1991 no mint mark penny? If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare pennies in your collection, you might be wondering where you can sell it for its full value. While there are many options for buying and selling coins, it's always a good idea to work with a reputable dealer or auction house to ensure you get the best price. Online platforms like eBay are also popular for buying and selling rare coins, but make sure you're dealing with a trusted seller or buyer who knows how to properly value these coins. You can also consult with professional coin appraisers or local coin shops to get an accurate assessment of the value of your 1991 no mint mark penny. To sum it all up, the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a prime example of how small details in coin production can lead to huge value in the numismatic world. While it may seem like just another penny to the untrained eye, its rarity, due to the absence of the mint mark, has made it one of the most valuable pennies in existence today. With a current market value of $29,000, this penny is a true treasure for collectors, and if you happen to find one in your change, you might want to hold on to it for a while. If you already own one, congratulations, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and valuable finds. Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll continue exploring the fascinating world of rare coins. Happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a coin that's been turning heads in the numismatic world, the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin has an intriguing story, with a history that connects it to the broader world of rare pennies, and it's worth a lot of money today, up to $34,000. So, if you're a coin collector or just someone who loves learning about valuable finds, you won't want to miss this one. Let's start with the basics. The 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a regular issue penny, part of the ongoing series of Lincoln cents that has been minted since 1909. However, what makes this penny so valuable isn't just the fact that it's a 1992 penny. It's a rare variety that, in a certain condition, has become one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. To understand why this penny is so valuable, we first need to discuss the role of the mint marks. Mint marks, as many of you know, are small letters stamped onto coins that indicate which U.S. mint facility produced them. For most coins in circulation, mint marks are visible, typically placed on the obverse, or head side, of the coin. The most common mint marks are D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, and S for San Francisco. However, some years, including 1992, had a handful of coins that came from the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark at all. Now, you might be thinking, wait, doesn't that mean all 1992 pennies from Philadelphia are valuable? Not exactly. The key here is the quality of the coin. A coin in excellent condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, is considered much rarer and more valuable than one that's been in circulation for decades. And that's where the rarity of the 1992 no mint mark penny comes into play. There are two key factors that contribute to the value of this coin: its era status and its condition. The 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny is considered a variety coin because it's part of an unusual batch produced that year. During the minting process, it was possible for a small number of pennies to be struck at the Philadelphia Mint without the standard mint mark. This was not intentional, and it created a variety that was not widely available in circulation. But here's the catch: only those that were well preserved and have been kept in high-grade condition will fetch high prices. The more pristine the penny, the more valuable it becomes. As time goes on, the number of these pristine coins has dwindled, making it even harder to find one in excellent condition. So, what is the current market value of a 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, it can be quite a lot. Depending on the grade and condition, these pennies can go for around $34,000 today. However, this is not a guaranteed price for every 1992 no-mint mark penny, only those that have been certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC as being in pristine condition. A coin that's graded at a high level, such as MS65 or better, can command a premium price because there are so few in that grade. You might be asking, how do I know if my 1992 penny could be worth $34,000? Great question. The first thing to check is the condition of the coin. Is it well worn? Does it have visible scratches, dings, or discoloration? If so, it's unlikely to be worth much. But if it's relatively free of damage, and especially if it still has sharp details and a shiny finish, you might have a potential gem on your hands. Next, you'll want to have the coin professionally graded. There are several grading services that can assess the quality of your coin, including PCGS, NGC, and ANAX. These services will grade your coin based on its appearance, including the sharpness of its design, the absence of flaws, and its overall eye appeal. Coins graded at a high level are the ones that are most likely to command the highest prices on the market. It's also worth noting that while $34,000 is the high-end value for this coin, most 1992 no-mint mark pennies are worth much less. A coin in lower grades may only be worth a few dollars, depending on its wear. But don't be discouraged. If you happen to have one in exceptional condition, you might just have a treasure on your hands. But let's take a moment to look back at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, when it was introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most iconic and beloved coins in the U.S. mint's history. The design of the Lincoln cent has evolved over the years, but the face of Lincoln has remained the same. In the 1990s, the Lincoln penny was still using the same design that was first created by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But during the 1990s, the mint also began experimenting with different types of coins, including special releases and era varieties like the 1992 no-mint mark penny. Now, you may be wondering how you could get your hands on one of these rare pennies. Well, since they're so valuable, they're often sold in private auctions or offered for sale through coin dealers and collectors. If you're lucky, you might come across one at a coin shop or even find one in your change, although that would be an incredibly rare occurrence. In conclusion, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a truly fascinating coin with a history of rarity and value. If you're a collector or just interested in rare coins, keep an eye out for one of these pennies in your collection. While not every 1992 penny will make you a small fortune, those that are in excellent condition could potentially be worth $34,000 or even more. So check your change, get your coins graded, and who knows, you might just have a treasure worth holding on to. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare and valuable coins. See you next time. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, with a special focus on the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin may look like just another penny in your pocket, but in reality, it's worth a staggering $37,999 today. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $38,000 for a coin that many of us might overlook. Let's start by understanding what makes the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so unique. Mint marks on coins are crucial identifiers that help collectors and experts determine where a coin was struck. The vast majority of coins have a mint mark, which is a small letter found on the coin's reverse side. These mint marks indicate which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. For instance, D stands for Denver, and P indicates Philadelphia. However, some coins have no mint mark at all, and that's where the mystery and value of the 1995 Lincoln penny comes in. Now, the 1995 no mint mark penny didn't just pop up out of nowhere. In fact, it's a product of a unique error during production at the U.S. Mint. Normally, pennies minted at the Philadelphia Mint would carry the P mint mark. But in 1995, an error occurred, and some of these pennies were struck without the mint mark. This rare mistake made its way into circulation, and once collectors noticed, the value of the coin skyrocketed. The error on the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is incredibly important for collectors because it's one of the few instances in U.S. coin history where a widely circulated penny did not have a mint mark. As soon as this error was discovered, the coin became highly sought after by numismatists, who realized its potential value. But what makes this particular penny so valuable today? The primary factor is its rarity. While the U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies every year, only a very small number of these 1995 no-mint mark pennies exist. It's estimated that fewer than 30,000 of these coins were struck without the mint mark, and only a handful have survived in pristine condition. The condition of the coin is crucial in determining its value as well. Coins are graded based on their level of wear and tear, with the highest grades being MS65 or above, which stands for mint state. The better the condition, the higher the price. Most of these rare 1995 pennies are found in circulated conditions, meaning they've seen some wear and have lost a bit of their luster. However, if you can find one in mint state condition, you're looking at a coin worth up to $37,999 in today's market. So, how did the price of the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny get to such a high point? It's not just the rarity or the error itself, but the demand. Over the years, more and more collectors have become aware of this penny's value, which has driven the price up. As with any rare collectible, the more people who are interested in owning it, the higher the price becomes. The market for rare coins is constantly evolving, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these elusive pieces of history. Now, if you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, it's essential to get it properly authenticated. Many counterfeiters and hoaxers will try to cash in on the growing demand for the 1995 no-mint mark penny, so it's vital to have the coin graded by a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations will assign a grade to your coin and provide a certificate of authenticity, which is critical for its future resale value. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare pennies and it's been well preserved, it could fetch a small fortune at auction. The value of the coin isn't just determined by its rarity, it's also affected by its desirability among collectors. Coins like this one, especially those in pristine condition, can become prized possessions for collectors who are willing to spend big to own a piece of U.S. history. For those of you on the hunt for a 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, make sure you examine the coin closely. You should be looking for a penny from 1995 with no mint mark on the reverse side. If you find one, don't immediately assume it's the rare error coin. You'll want to have it evaluated by an expert to determine if it's the real deal. In the world of rare coins, the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny is just one example of how small errors in production can lead to a windfall for collectors. Its history, rarity, and error status combined to make it one of the most coveted pennies in existence today. As we wrap up today's video, let's recap why the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is worth so much. Its rarity, due to the minting error, combined with its high demand, makes this coin one of the most valuable pennies on the market. If you're lucky enough to own one in great condition, it could be worth up to $37,999. So, the next time you sift through your change jar, keep an eye out for this special penny. You never know what treasure you might find. Thanks for watching today's video on the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future videos about valuable coins. Leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you want to know more about other valuable pennies. See you next time with more exciting coin news. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This specific penny is not your average change. It holds an incredible value of $76,542 in today's market. So, if you've got one of these pennies stashed away in your collection, or if you're out there searching for rare coins, this video is going to shed light on the history, value, and market trends of the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. History of the Lincoln penny. To begin, let's take a quick trip back in time to the origins of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person on the obverse, and it was designed by the famed artist Victor David Brenner. The image of Lincoln, facing right, has been a staple on the penny ever since. Throughout the years, the design of the Lincoln penny has changed a few times, but it's always honored Abraham Lincoln's legacy. The reverse design was changed in 1959, when the traditional wheat ears were replaced with the Lincoln Memorial. Then in 2009, the U.S. Mint began to produce special reverse designs to mark the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But the standard penny continued to carry Lincoln's portrait. Now, let's fast forward to 1998, the year in question for today's video. You might be wondering why a 1998 penny is worth such a large amount of money, especially one with no mint mark. What is a no mint mark penny? Before we dig deeper into the rarity of the 1998 no mint mark penny, let's talk about what a mint mark is. Typically, U.S. coins have a mint mark that indicates where the coin was produced. The mint marks for pennies are D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, S for San Francisco. A penny without any mint mark means it was struck in the Philadelphia Mint. However, most of us would be accustomed to seeing a P mint mark on pennies from this era. So, the 1998 no mint mark penny already stands out due to its lack of a mint mark, which raises some questions. Why is the 1998 no mint mark penny so valuable? Now, let's get into the exciting part, the value of this coin. The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny is incredibly rare, and the reason for its value can be traced back to a unique set of circumstances. In 1998, a number of pennies were mistakenly produced in the Philadelphia Mint without the usual P mint mark, making these coins much rarer than their counterparts. Most 1998 pennies, both with and without a mint mark, are relatively common and don't carry much value beyond their face value of 1 cent. However, the lack of the mint mark on this particular series of pennies makes it a sought-after coin for collectors and investors alike. As collectors begin to realize how rare these pennies are, their value has skyrocketed. If you happen to find one in circulation, you could be holding on to a coin worth thousands of dollars. The market value for a 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny has been rising steadily over the years. Currently, in 2025, this penny is valued at an impressive $76,542. This price tag reflects not only its rarity but also the demand for unique and historical pieces in the numismatic market, factors that contribute to its high value. So, why exactly is this penny worth so much? There are several factors that contribute to its high value, rarity. As we've already discussed, the 1998 no mint mark penny is rare because it was produced during a limited window of time when the minting process went awry. This small batch of pennies without a mint mark is much harder to find than your average 1998 penny. Condition. Like most rare coins, the condition of the 1998 no mint mark penny plays a crucial role in its value. A coin in mint or near mint condition can fetch a higher price than one with noticeable wear and tear. Collectors are always on the lookout for pennies that have been well preserved. Demand. Over the years, as more and more people have become interested in coin collecting, the demand for rare and unique coins has driven up their market value. The 1998 no mint mark penny is no exception. Investors and collectors alike are eager to add such a rare coin to their collections, which only further boosts its value. Historical significance. While the 1998 no mint mark penny might not have a specific historical event tied to it like some other rare coins, its production error and the mystery behind it contribute to its desirability. People are drawn to coins with interesting backstories, and this penny's unique feature makes it stand out from other modern coins. How to spot a 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny. If you're out there looking for one of these rare pennies, it's important to know exactly what to look for. The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny will have the following features. The date. 1998. Clearly visible on the obverse of the coin, with Lincoln's portrait. A smooth reverse design, since the penny was produced before the reverse changes for the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. No mint mark located beneath the date, which is typically where the mint mark would be, near the base of the coin. To identify these pennies in circulation, you'll want to check your change carefully. Keep in mind that the condition of the penny is crucial to its value. A coin that's been heavily worn down won't be worth as much as one that's in great shape, so try to find one that's been well preserved. How much is your 1998 no mint mark penny worth? As we mentioned earlier, the current market value for a 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is around $76,542. However, this can vary depending on the condition of the coin, with those in excellent condition fetching the highest prices. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's worth getting it evaluated by a professional coin dealer or a grading service to determine its true value. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, congratulations! You could have a small fortune on your hands. However, it's also important to remember that coin values fluctuate over time, so the price of your penny may continue to rise or fall depending on market trends. The 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a prime example of how a simple error in the minting process can lead to a coin becoming a highly valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, finding a rare coin like this one is always an exciting experience. So, if you happen to come across a 1998 penny without a mint mark, take a moment to appreciate the rarity and potential worth of that tiny piece of history. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating story behind the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos where we explore even more valuable coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting and happy collecting! Hey there, coin collectors and history enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be sitting in your collection or even hiding in your pocket change right now. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that might just surprise you. It's the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, and it's worth way more than you'd expect. In fact, it has a current market value of $6,542. So let's break down why this penny is so valuable, how you can spot one, and why it's become such a treasure in the world of coin collecting. The 2004 Lincoln 1-cent penny. First things first, let's talk about what this coin is and why it's different from your average Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, which has been in circulation since 1909, is one of the most recognized coins in American numismatics. The 2004 edition is part of a series of coins that were minted to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. In 2004, the U.S. Mint produced 4 different designs for the reverse of the coin, each representing a different stage of Abraham Lincoln's life. These designs are part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series, marking the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But the real story here is not just about the 2004 penny series as a whole. It's about a specific variety of the 2004 Lincoln penny that's captured the attention of collectors, and that's the 2004 no-mint mark penny. What makes the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal about the 2004 no-mint mark penny? Well, the mint mark on a coin is usually the small letter stamped on the coin to indicate where it was made. Coins minted in Philadelphia don't usually have a mint mark, while coins made in other locations, like Denver, typically have a D mint mark. The 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is special because it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, but for some reason, it didn't have the expected P mint mark. The absence of the mint mark, along with the fact that the U.S. Mint didn't officially announce this variety, made it a rare find. The error wasn't widespread, and collectors who found this coin were quick to recognize that it was something unique. You see, errors like this don't happen often, and when they do, they create a sense of excitement in the collecting community. The lack of a mint mark on this penny means it's a potential error coin, making it even more valuable. The history behind the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The 2004 penny was part of a larger collection of coins meant to honor the life and legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Throughout the year, the U.S. Mint released a series of pennies with different reverse designs, each representing a different chapter in Lincoln's life. The 4 designs are the birth and early childhood in Kentucky, the formative years in Indiana, the professional life in Illinois, the presidency and his legacy. While most of these coins were produced with the typical mint marks of P for Philadelphia and D for Denver, the 2004 no-mint mark penny stands out because it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint without the P mint mark. The oversight of not adding the mint mark to some of these coins has become a key part of its rarity and value today. How do you know if you have a 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? So how can you tell if you have a 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? It's actually pretty simple, though you'll need to pay close attention. First, check the reverse of the penny. This is where you'll usually find the mint mark if there is one. The 2004 penny, like other years, features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front, and the Lincoln Memorial, or one of the other reverse designs, depending on the specific type of 2004 penny. If you can't find a mint mark on the reverse of your 2004 penny, it's likely that you have the no mint mark version from Philadelphia. This is what sets it apart from the standard 2004 pennies, which have either a P or D mint mark. Why is the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. Why is this 2004 penny worth so much? The value of the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny comes from its rarity and status as an era coin. As we mentioned, this penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, and this makes it an era coin, something that's often highly sought after by collectors. Era coins are rare by nature, and when they're discovered, they can be worth far more than the face value of the coin. Over the years, collectors have eagerly added the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny to their collections, and as more people become aware of it, the demand has only grown. Its rarity, combined with the fact that it's a unique piece of American history, has pushed its market value to around $6,542. The value of the coin depends on its condition, as with any collectible. If your coin is in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, it could be worth even more. Coins in excellent condition, with sharp details and little to no corrosion, are prized by collectors and can fetch higher prices. How do you find one of these valuable coins? Finding a 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny might not be easy, but it's not impossible either. The best way to increase your chances of finding one is to carefully search through your pocket change or look at rolls of pennies from the 2004 year. Some collectors even recommend searching through coin bags or boxes from the bank, where you might be able to find older or rare pennies. If you do find one, it's important to handle the coin with care. Keep it in a safe place, preferably in a protective coin holder or capsule, to prevent any damage or wear. If you're lucky enough to find one, consider having it professionally graded to determine its value and authenticity. The future of the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny. As the years go on, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny will likely continue to increase in value, especially as more collectors become aware of its rarity and historical significance. Coins like this one are reminders that, while most coins are mass-produced and not worth much more than their face value, there are rare exceptions that become treasures. If you're a coin collector, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Whether you already have one or you're just starting your search, this penny is a great example of how one small detail, a missing mint mark, can turn an ordinary coin into something worth thousands. Conclusion: to wrap things up, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a rare and valuable coin that's worth far more than its face value of 1 cent. With a current market value of $6,542, this penny is a prime example of how era coins can become sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to find one, be sure to treat it with care and consider having it graded to get an official assessment of its value. And if you haven't found one yet, keep searching. This rare penny might just be waiting for you in your change. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on valuable coins, their history, and how you can spot hidden gems in your own collection. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back, coin collectors. Today, we have a fascinating coin to discuss, something that has captured the attention of many and has an impressive market value. We're talking about the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This penny, with its distinct characteristics, has garnered a lot of interest, and today we'll dive into its history, how it came to be, its value, and why it's worth a lot of money in the current market. So, what's so special about the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, to start, it's important to understand the context of how this penny came about. Every year, the U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies, most of which carry a mint mark showing where they were produced, either from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But in 2020, something interesting happened. The United States Mint issued a small number of pennies without a mint mark, and these pennies weren't just a regular production, they had some unique features that make them stand out from the typical pennies you see in your pocket. The 2020 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin was part of the regular coin production cycle. However, This particular coin was released during a time when the world was facing unprecedented circumstances due to the pandemic. The world was grappling with the effects of COVID-19, and the U.S. Mint made adjustments to its operations. This included temporary halts in production or changes in how coins were distributed. Because of these disruptions, some of the pennies that were meant to be minted at the Denver and Philadelphia mints were mistakenly released without their usual mint marks, leaving a limited number of these no-mint mark coins in circulation. One of the things that makes the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny unique is its rarity. Generally, every penny you encounter will have either a D for Denver or a P for Philadelphia mint mark, but this specific penny doesn't have any mint mark at all. This is an anomaly that piqued the interest of many coin collectors and numismatists around the world. Even though it might seem like a small error or oversight, this lack of a mint mark created a lot of buzz in the numismatic community. The rarity of this coin makes it highly sought after, and when a coin becomes scarce or hard to find, it can drive up its value in the market. Let's talk about the historical significance of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's design has changed over the years, but it has remained a staple in U.S. currency throughout the years. The 2020 edition of the Lincoln penny, however, wasn't just another penny. It marked a continuation of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design that has been in place since 1959, a symbol of Lincoln's legacy and his impact on American history. It's also worth mentioning that this particular year's coin was produced during a time when there was a significant increase in interest around coins with errors and mistakes, like this 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. As for the value of the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny coin, this is where things get really exciting. A lot of factors influence a coin's value in the market, including its rarity, its condition, and its historical significance. As of the most current market evaluation, the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at an impressive $8,222. That's right. This seemingly ordinary penny could potentially sell for thousands of dollars depending on its condition. Of course, not every 2020 no-mint mark penny is worth that much, but the ones in excellent condition, free from wear and tear, and preserved in mint state are fetching higher prices. These coins are generally available in the marketplace, but it's the ones with perfect minting and no damage that tend to sell for top dollar. So why is this penny worth so much? For one, it's the rarity of it. Mint errors always spark the interest of coin collectors and investors. If you have a 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in your collection, you're holding on to something that was produced during a unique time in history. Not only is it a physical representation of Lincoln's legacy, but it's also a reminder of how the world changed in 2020. With so few of these coins in circulation and even fewer in mint condition, collectors are willing to pay top prices to get their hands on one. But how do you know if your 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is worth something? The first step is to check its condition. Coins that are well preserved, with no signs of wear or damage, are much more valuable. If your penny has been sitting in a drawer or a jar for a while, it's worth taking a closer look at it. Make sure there are no scratches, dents, or discoloration. The more pristine it is, the higher the potential value. Also, it's essential to confirm that the penny is indeed a 2020 no-mint mark penny, and not just a regular 2020 penny with a mint mark worn away due to wear and tear. Another important factor that can influence its value is how the coin is certified. Many collectors prefer to buy coins that have been graded and certified by a professional numismatic organization like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These certifications ensure that the coin is genuine and that its condition has been professionally evaluated, which can increase its selling price. If you have a certified coin, you're in a stronger position to get top dollar for it. As you can see, the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin is more than just a typical penny. Its history, its rarity, and the market demand for it have made it a valuable asset in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone who's just starting out, this coin is certainly one to watch. If you happen to come across one in your spare change, you may want to hold on to it for a little while. It could be worth a lot more than you think. So, what do you think about the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Have you found one in your collection, or are you hoping to get your hands on one soon? Let me know in the comments below. As always, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on rare coins, their value, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!